Hey guys, this will be the Lapis Lazuli face paint, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Kind of filming this part in a little bit of a rush because I really have to get to work in like 2 minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in a couple seconds. Bye!
First off, start by painting your entire face, neck, ears, and nose with light blue Mehron Paradise Paint. Next, after that, you'll be setting the paint with some eyeshadow. The one I'll be using is from the Shaney Masterpiece set on the bluish green palette. The one I'll be using is just this kind of light blue, right about here in a sec. There we go, right there. Try to use the mattest one you have, otherwise, yeah, you're gonna have a glittery face and it's gonna be kind of weird. So go ahead and set all that paint with that. Check for any spots you may have missed. You can get those later or now, whichever. I'm making sure to pay special attention to my eyes because I'll be having to add some eyeshadow there. Next, you are going to line your eyes. First start with the waterline on your lower lash, and then do the waterline on your upper as well. Check in the mirror, make sure it looks okay. I'm going to use this Jessie's Girl blue eyeliner as well, just to get the inside of my eyes and under my lash line. Now we'll be putting kind of another lighter blue but slightly darker than the paint itself all over your lid, and you're going to use that as a base so you can blend the lighter and darker blues over that, and that'll just make it blend a lot nicer. Now we're going to do a dark blue right on the brow bone there, and we're just going to blend that out with our finger for now because we're going to go back over that several other times with a few other colors. And just continue blending that out till it looks a bit softer. Next, we're going to go with a very light kind of shimmery blue. We're going to put that right on the brow bone. And then as a highlight for the inner eye, we're going to use a pearlescent white. You're just going to work that in there to bring a nice little highlight there. Now we're going to start with our eyeliner. This is Rimel Glam'Eyes. And we're going to be doing a bit of a winged eyeliner. So take that line on the corner of your eye and kind of follow your bottom lash line. And then tilt your head back, kind of draw a straight line midway between the middle of your eye and the corner. And go ahead and fill that in and nicen up those lines a little bit. I'm going to elongate mine here because I'm also going to round out the top of my eyes soon, and I don't want it to look too round. Now line right up against your lashes there because you do not want a gap when you start filling in the top of the liner. And I kind of blocked it there, but what I did was I pulled it up and kind of rounded up. Now go ahead and use your mascara. And we're going to fill in our eyebrows. The color I used was Lagoon Blue Paradise Paint. And I just used a simple little lip brush to kind of fill in my brows here. And just kind of follow your natural eye shape. My eyebrows are kind of thick and bushy in some places, so it kind of took me a while to work that through. Then you're going to set your brows with the same blue you used to set the rest of your face. Alright, now we're going to do the purple palette. We're going to start doing some blush with a very pale purple, that second color I pointed to there. You're going to smile and do the apples of your cheek and buff it out. Now we're going to do a more bluer purple to contour your face. You're going to buff the heck out of that. And my camera stopped recording. Okay. And I forgot what color I was using. But, okay, so when I start it again, you're going to do some contouring on your face. And you're going to kind of bring it up a little bit to your brow bone. We'll go back to there. Now you're going to buff the living heck out of it again. And you're going to keep checking both sides. Buff it to where it's even and to a place where you're satisfied. This can take some time. And now you're going to bring it up to your forehead, over on the edge of your brow bone. You're going to bring it up almost to the middle of your forehead. And then again, you're going to buff and buff. You can pinch the blush brush a little bit, and that'll help you kind of get into those tighter areas, especially if you're like me and you don't have much space between the edge of your brow and forehead. Don't forget to get around your jawline and buff it so it looks really soft. You don't want a harsh line there. It just does not look very nice. We're going to go back into that really pale purple we used on our cheeks for blush, and we're going to buff that out again, and that'll help blend it and soften that contour, especially if, again, you're like me and you have some kind of gnarly cheekbones. Now we're going to go ahead with a lip brush with the same blue you used on your eyebrows, and you're going to start filling in your lips. Check it every once in a while to make sure it's looking alright. My lips are really thin, so it's really easy for me to get out of line. So it takes me a while to do this. Take that blush color again and apply it to your lips. This will help give some warmth to your lips as well. You're going to go back over with a very pale blue, the first real pale blue you used on your brow bone when you were doing your eyeshadows. Pinch your blush brush bristles and apply more of that blue you used to contour your face. And you're going to apply that below and above your lip, but very lightly. This will help give you more dimension. And then you're going to go in with that darker purpley blue with the blush brush, and you're going to very lightly apply that. And that'll help blend it and give it a much softer look. Takes away the harshness from your eyes. This is the finished look right here. If you guys try this out, send me some links. I'd love to see how this turned out for you guys. Yeah, hope to see you soon and have a wonderful day.
Alright, so today we decided to do
what, Kayla? Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah. But this look came out pretty well. Yeah, bro. Put this falling down. Okay.